Kayamanan Naglahi means treasures of our people. We are a folk arts organization which has the performing arts as its core, but we're not limited to that. So the vision was to start a value-added dance company that had a fundamental issue.
What do you call it? Trying to find out the roots. You know what I mean? Those people like the Filipino American students that they want to dig some more, they want to find out, or in dance or in music.
Where I grew up in San Diego, I was the only Filipino kid in the school. You know, and there was one book on the Philippines that was checked out every year. Like so by 6th grade, you go look, honestly, you look at who checked it out every year. It was only just my name.
One of our goals in Kayamanan was to situate Philippine culture and Philippine dance within a Filipino-American aesthetic and context.
As a young Filipino-American, I was very angry. I was very kind of reactionary, and I would always be like, you know, just respect me, you know, and because I would kind of demand respect.
I could never talk what it meant to live in a time where you couldn't go into a restaurant or you couldn't go into this. No dogs and Filipinos allowed.
When you're mad, you're shouting and you're angry and you're shouting, but that's not a dialogue. That's just you shouting, and no one can ever, when you're shouting, no one can ever really hear what you're trying to say.
What we represent is Filipino-American culture. Culture is democratic. Culture is something that cannot be taken away. It can only be lost. It can only diffuse. So we felt that by focusing on culture, we were starting at a fundamental level, both within our organization, within our community, and across the mainstream to understand, well, who is the Filipino first?
My mom originally wanted me to dance because she moved to the States when she was younger, and she lost her Filipino identity, basically.
I don't have any direct experience to my parents' life, them growing up in the Philippines. So I always look for ways to connect to the past and my relatives and ancestors. Playing music was just one aspect.
I think when I started knowing him and he started to play music, man, he even sleep with his bandura, and every time you see me shoot with the bandura playing.
Using the window and the frame of the expressive arts, what could we learn about ourselves as individuals, about our families, about our heritage, and thus about a larger community, and then how do we translate to educate, to enlighten, to increase the understanding of who we are to the general population.
Everyone here is a volunteer, and for a group to sustain itself for 20 years on pure volunteerism, that says so much. And it means that people are being fed and paid in so many different ways. The educational value, the culture that they learn and bring to the group and then take away.
Johnny, how old are you?
How old are you, Johnny? 4. Did you like the show? Yeah, I like the show.
And are you a dancer?
No. Can you salsa dance? Show me how you salsa.
Oh, you salsa dance. That's awesome, you guys.
Fiona plays the violin.
I think one of the favorite dances I think that I've liked Melissa in, all the time is where she plays the hawk.
Oh yeah, I didn't see that.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that one, she's great in that. She brings so much energy and so much character to that dance. I think it's fantastic.
We just had noodles and stuff we shouldn't be eating because we have a show. We're drinking sugar.
It's like a family. There is that sense of togetherness, that kapwa, that community. I called it a village, and it's still growing. It's 20 years old.
We knew this was going to be our 20th. We were going to do things to commemorate. We were going to do a show, a concert. We committed to that. When Barbara and I started to think about things, about our show, the production, as co-artistic directors, we had a certain level of a show that we put together.
This is the very first.
Oh no, we're almost.
Oh, okay.
5, 6, 7. Oh, we're not sure of our moves.
Okay, guys, you have 1 week to learn this. If you cannot do this, we're going to take you out, okay? No time. Okay, focus.
It's my responsibility to make sure that they are learning what they're supposed to be learning and that they're doing it the right way, that they're being responsible people and being respectful and being committed. Because if I don't have that from you, because I give myself and I give my commitment.
I have to credit Ave as our administrative director and sort of our producer, internal external producer, to say, hey man, this is not good enough. We have to really capture something to give back to these people, because this is our 20th. She shook everybody up.
We were kind of nervous actually, because we didn't have a lot of people, not enough to big a big production, to make a big show.
I knew that they were planning a concert from its inception, and so I knew also that I wanted to be part of it. So however small of a role that I could get, because I wasn't here for rehearsals, I wanted to be part of it, and here I am.
Whether they be guest artists coming back, whether they be old members coming back, whether they be members that are not performing but they're going to help in other ways, everybody came back for this production to say, I want to be a part of it all. And that was so life-affirming, that was so gratifying, there was so much feedback.
I'm so there. My husband and I, this was our first love. We love our culture, we love our dances.
We need to have the monitors up all the time.
I think it was just a work ethic that a lot of the dancers take upon themselves, because it is almost familial. And you have brothers and sisters on stage that you kind of don't want to let the people around you down. You know, I think that was more of an, and then the fact that we haven't done it in a while.
We're all in our own worlds, worrying about this and leading these different teams, and yet, you know, it always does come together.
It's not all about the movements, it's the story also.
That I can do this and share it with everyone, and I love it. I mean, I'm not perfect, but the feelings are there, the heart's there.
One thing that KNL gave me was that you don't have to choose, but you can redefine your identity.
These dances are fantastic, and even though we've seen them time and time again, I don't get tired of them. It's, you know, it's like good music. You know, the songs that you like, you know, they stick with you, and you never really get tired of them. You know, hindi nakasasawak. You know.
have to have